The sunshine continued over much of South Africa on Sunday, but with a wintry day over the southern parts. On our satellite, you'll see that the cold front is already moving out into the Indian Ocean, but it has a strong push of cold air behind it, which is what resulted in that cooler day on Sunday. It also brought in cloudy weather and between 5 and 10 millimeters of rainfall over the southwestern part of South Africa on Saturday night. On Monday, we'll see a bit of an onshore push result in cloud and the possibility of rainfall along the east coast. It also pushes in cooler temperatures over the far eastern parts, as well as some cloud into the Lowveld, and cloud also remains in the forecast along the Eastern Cape coastline. A bit of high cloud moves in over the Western Cape with a warmer day in the west, and overall we're expecting a sunny and mild day at the start of the work week. Almost calm conditions are forecast in the northeast with a fresh easterly wind along the Eastern Cape coastline. A light southeasterly wind is forecast for Cape Town with moderate wind speeds over the southern interior. Cooler temperatures are expected into KwaZulu-Natal with highs in the upper teens and low 20s. Rain is forecast along the coast as well as into Ulundi with some light rain for Pietermaritzburg at 21. Highs remain in the upper teens and low 20s for the Eastern Cape with a few showers for Port St. John's at 23 degrees. A sunny 18 for Grahamstown, partly cloudy and dry for Port Alfred and Port Elizabeth, both at 20, and we stick with that cloud as we head towards George with a maximum temperature of 19 degrees. A sunny day is forecast throughout the Western Cape interior, 22 for Worcester, mostly sunny for Cape Town with a warmer day at 23, and Fredendale topping 30. Fine and dry throughout the Northern Cape with a warm afternoon for Alexander Bay and Uppington, both at 27, 22 degrees for Dar. Very little change in the weather for the Free State, with maximum temperatures remaining in the upper teens and lower 20s, and you'll see a few of those minimum temperatures dropping below zero overnight. A sunny start to the work week for the northwest with a warm afternoon. Quite a cold start to the day in Potchefstroom though at 2 degrees. Slightly cooler over the eastern part of Limpopo, 23 for Polokwane and Zanin, 27 for Phalaborwa. Cloud pushes into Bombela with a high of 24. We're expecting a sunny and dry day for the rest of the province, 22 for eMalahleni and Secunda. Sunny weather continues for Gauteng, very little change in the temperatures here, 22 degrees for Soweto and Johannesburg, and Pretoria at 24. It'll be a dry day across the country on Tuesday with a particularly warm day over the southern and southeastern parts. A few of those highs heading towards the 30-degree mark, and then you'll see that hot weather spreading through to the eastern part of South Africa on Wednesday. It's ahead of a very large cold front. It's the first big front of the season, and that moves in the early hours of Wednesday morning, bringing in cloudy, wet, windy and cold weather over the western part of South Africa on Wednesday. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a great week.